A very warm wishes to all. My name is Hassam Ali, and today we will discuss on the topic Bharat Bond ETF, and we'll try to do the complete analysis of the Bharat Bond ETF. We'll try to understand the what is the bond segment and what are its benefits, and we'll try to do the valuation even as well. So now let's start with our first slide about the fund. The Bharat Bond ETF April 2023 is an open-ended medium duration debt scheme which belongs to Edelweiss Mutual Fund House. The fund was launched on 26th of December 2019. Moving forward with the next slide, we have the investment objective and the benchmark. The investment objective of the fund is that the scheme seeks to replicate the Nifty Bharat Bond Index April 2023 by investing in the bonds of the CPSEs, CPSUs and CPFIs and other governments organizations subject to tracking errors. It is benchmarked against the Nifty Bharat Bond Index series April 2023. So this was all the investment objective and the benchmark related to the Bharat Bond ETF. Moving forward with our next slide. We have in this particular slide we have the asset allocation and the portfolio composition. The portfolio allocation of the debt securities primarily have two kinds of risk: interest rate risk and credit risk. While the interest rate movements are driven by the fund's duration, credit quality of the debt securities are based on the weighted average and credit ratings of a fund. Generally, funds with a high credit quality will have the weighted average credit rating of AA, and high rated securities funds with medium credit will hold securities having a credit rating lying between the A to BBB, and funds with low credit quality will basically lie less than BBB rating. The credit rating is basically a qualitative tool that basically assesses the credit worthiness and the financial soundness of a company and takes into consideration of the several factors including the default rate and the solvency to the concerned business entity. So basically we can see the credit worthiness of the Bharat Bond ETF, right? And we'll try to look forward. There are basic several parameters like AA rating, BBB rating and rating of A even as well. So moving forward with the next slide, we have the tax implications. If units are redeemed within 3 years of investment, the whole amount of gain will get added to the investor's income and will be taxed as per his applicable slab rate. For units redeemed after 3 years of investment, gains will be taxed at 20% post-induction benefits. Induction is a process of recalculating the purchase price after accounting for inflation into it. The benefit of induction lies in the lowering down one's capital gains, which brings down the taxable income and thereby reduces taxes on it. So in this particular slide, we have some of the features of the Bharat Bond ETF. That it is a fixed maturity date. Fixed maturity we can see in this particular segment. On maturity, get back your money with returns, and buy and sell. We have the option on the exchanges, on the several exchanges even as well. So this was all about the Bharat Bond ETF. Thank you for listening, and I, Hassam Ali, signing off to yourshubs.com. Thank you very much.